second seed. See down at the bottom of the page, Richmond and St. Mary's will play the second game here. The other first and second round games in New Orleans. Mike Rice in his third season as head coach at Robert Morris, located as a suburb of Pittsburgh. And the starting lineups on your left for Robert Morris: Jones, Abraham, Unwigwe, Robinson, and Green. A couple of changes on the right. Wayans and Stokes are starting for Scotty Reynolds and Corey Fisher. It's a minor infraction, and we'll get to that in just a second. Here's Jay Wright in his 9th season as Villanova head coach. You see Scotty Reynolds talking with him and Corey Fisher. Jay told Bill Raftery that they are not starting, but they'll see action almost immediately.
Exactly. Not upset with them at all. Just a teaching point, basically. Got to get the head in it, and he's just alerting the club to follow suit.
Gary Maxwell, Rick Crawford, and Bruce Bell are the officials. And today's game is brought to you in HD TV by LG. Life's good. Robert Morris, Northeast Conference. Villanova, Big East Conference. And the tip controlled by the Colonials.
And Vern Lundquist, Villanova goes. Minute. We'll be saying that a few times this week.
Belton Jones is the point guard. This is Unwigwe, number 2. And Karan Abraham heads to his left, turnover, and it'll be Villanova ball.
Now, the confusing thing with Villanova is they mix it up. They don't mind switching, having small guys play large people. They'll trap. You got to be very alert.
Here's Malik Wayans, a freshman, starting in place of Scotty Reynolds. Entry pass immediately down low. Yaru, who gives them a lot of height at 6'10", and he gets the first basket.
And Jay will be Yaruing all day if that keeps up. They love those inside points. He's a talent. Next couple of years, he will blossom. Here's that trap, Vern.
That's Pena out to help with it. Left side, here's Karan Abraham, number 4. Wigway, number 2, a little pump fake and rebound and a foul.
I think it might be Green over the back there. Dallas trying to attack the glass.
It was number 24, Dallas Green. Scotty Reynolds up. And again, this is something it had to do with a question they failed to answer on a scouting report.
Well, I think what he asked was, who's announcing today's game? And I'm on Scotty's side. Why should he know?
They were clueless.
Well, you know, the one thing about Jay, he just really embraces these kids, and I think it's part of understanding. And this, see, if Scotty had seen this graphic, he'd know who's announcing.
Well, they're trying to remind us who we are. Minute and 10 seconds gone. Oh my goodness! So it's going to be that kind of a week.
So, well, as long as the basketball meets this lofty standard.
Nice pick and roll, but Yaru can't hang on to the pass from Wayans. Hell ball, and the possession arrow goes Villanova way.
And what Mike Rice does is play great man-to-man defense. They really understand how to jam things up to help their partner. You don't get here unless you can compete, and they certainly do. He has raised this program, knocking them down the last 3 years.
Reggie Redding will inbound for the Wildcats. And there's Pena. He's traveling.
Trying to use their size, though. A nice little lob to Pena. And you can see everybody down there raking for Robert Morris.
Wigway will inbound it out of Hyattsville, Maryland, number 2. Gets it in the hands of Belton Jones. Here's the slight pressure applied by Reggie Redding.
Nice help, Pena.
Stolen. Right side, Redding gets it. Knocked out of bounds. And a foul is called again. Belton Jones.
Oh, they scrap, don't they, on that end?
Indeed.
Villanova trying to find themselves. They struggled late in the season, as you well know, Vern.
Well, they
spark maybe.
Yeah. Why do you think happened?
Well, I just think you get comfortable. The coaches use the word fat. Well, you know, you
right.
Just think it's going to come easily. Nice D.
Wigway all the way off the glass and put back is good. That's Dallas Green, number 24.
Nice run under the floor by the big guy. He's got pretty good body control in that low post. He does a nice job of getting free off of penetration. We haven't seen it yet, but the perimeter guys of Robert Morris really get in the lane, get a foot there.
Pena takes the jumper just inside the arc, in and out. Dallas Green with a rebound.
And they just want to hang tough, the old 4-minute story. Be in touch each 4 minutes.
Unwigwe, that's Messier. Unwigwe, Belton Jones, taken away. Malik Wayans one-on-one, and he will drive all the way to the basket and put it off the glass and good.
Scotty who? Who needs Scotty? Wayne's a really promising player, great talent, great speed in the open floor. He is a jet. Look at the body control. Able a little kiss at the end, but solid defensive play.
And the first man off the bench is Taylor King, not Scotty Reynolds, not Corey Fisher. And Russell Johnson, number 34, makes his first appearance on the court for Robert Morris.
Well, Taylor knew who the announcers were. He came over early. Acknowledged us.
Yeah.
Quite a personality at a Duke, and now at Villanova. He's an aggressive player.
Maurice Sutton on. Well, Yaru will sit. Redding, King, Sutton, Stokes on the floor for Villanova.
And all this scrambling and automatic switching can be very confusing. You're going to have to use your individual ability frequently to beat people.
Russell Johnson, there's Sutton to stymie the shot, and that's out of bounds. Touch last by Villanova.
Russell Johnson, the guy that can use that pull-up jumper, gets on that offensive glass. A very confident team.
Inbounds, Abraham.
Villanova looks very fresh on the defensive end, Vern. Look at the reaction, challenging. Well, a little bit late on Abraham.
That's a three. Abraham's 81st made three of the year. Freshman record for Robert Morris, the Colonials.
Rookie of the year in the NEC Northeastern.
Well, they won their way into this event by defeating Quinnipiac in the championship game. He had 16 points in that one. There is the pure stroke of Taylor King.
That's what they need. I mean, that's his game. Any pick and pop, he can really stretch defense, open up the driving lanes for others.
Scotty Reynolds at the scoring table, getting ready to come on the floor. And here's Belton Jones, number 3. This is a Robert Morris team that comes in with a 23-11 record. Steps traveling. Dead ball. Scotty Reynolds on the floor for Malik Wayans.
What a year this guy's had, Scotty. I mean, just outstanding. Everybody has his number, and they challenge him every game, and he just lights it up. Great leadership qualities. 4 years, understands the deal.
And named the first team All-American by the United States Basketball Writers Association a week or so ago. That'll be the first of many honors for him this year.
Isn't that great? Pays to hang in there. What that pump fake, people still bite.
Long attempted three by Reggie Redding. That's off the front rim. 7-5, Villanova leads.
Nice crossover.
That's Josiah Whitehead, number 44, getting increased playing time here in the last 6 or 7 games. Sutton with the high screen.
Nice.
Pick and roll, there he is. Nice.
And nobody underneath to defend. Just great deployment, real understanding of how to stay wide, Vern.
15:28 to go in the opening half. Time called. Wildcats lead.
Dallas Green must have had blood on his left arm there.
Oh, is that right?
You see the You okay with this here?
You saw Joan. We welcome you back to Providence, Rhode Island. Run your fantasy baseball league with the award-winning Fantasy Baseball Commissioner. Try it for free at cbssports.com/commissioner. Corey Fisher, who did not start today, along with Scotty Reynolds because of a minor teaching point, stress minor.
Okay,
Jay Wright trying to make a point.
I'm sorry, Vern. I'm going to have to tell Jay, you don't ask questions. You know?
As a coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to know that they don't know the answer.
Right, in case they're not sure, you don't embarrass anybody. Gary Wallace on the floor with the ball, Vern. Good shooter, 40% threes. A lot of dribble drive, and you're going to have to turn the corner. It's a very scrappy defense right now. You can see everybody collecting around the ball, getting a piece, stays the same way.
That'll be Robert Morris ball. The Colonials, they were a junior college up until 1976, made the leap immediately from JC to Division I, so they have been Division I participants for 34 years. Located on the suburbs, Moon Township. That's for three, and that's Abraham.
And that was from Moon Township, too.
Yes.
He can fill it up deep, can he? You know, I recruited there years ago when it wasn't junior college. Gus Kropp was the coach. You know, they had great success in those days, too, and now a fine university.
Enrollment 5,000 in the NCAAs for the second year in a row. And Abraham cans one from Moon Township a second time.
You got to watch Abraham during the London season.
11-9, Robert Morris with the lead. Back-to-back three.
He can light it up. He loves to step into those threes.
And here's Scotty Reynolds. Sutton with the high screen. King is open. They can't quite get the ball to him. Here's Sutton. Good defense. Pulls it away, and it's a rebound, Robert Morris.
Playing with a little confidence right now. Wow, not a good one here.
No.
Going to the well a little too deep, but they're coming up with the loose things. How about the three? Just a little bump here. Vern just sets everything up, just solid. A good understanding of how to position yourself. And how about the catch and shoot? I mean, he gets himself prepared beautifully. And this is number two. That's that ability to step in, and you can't give him that time and distance. Good ball movement.
Mike Rice goes to his bench again. He's got Brad Peel, number 25, on the floor for the first time. This is Peel setting the screen. How about that nice defense by Pena? But another open three off the rim. Rebound offense up and in.
Boy, they are scrapping, huh? The Wigway having trouble with that deep one, but they have been banging the glass.
Russell Johnson gets that one, and it's an 8-0 Robert Morris run.
Nice pump. Boy, does he do a great job of that, getting people in the air.
Around the world and out, and the rebound goes to Josiah Whitehead, number 44.
Now they push it up, try and get something early, and then a lot of ball screens.
Belton Jones comes left. Wigway.
Nice steal. Oh, the kick. Unintentional.
Robert Morris has it.
They're getting everything going their way because they're scrappy.
Jones nowhere to go.
Pick it up.
Over and back. Now Robert Morris, the Colonials. Moon Township near the Pittsburgh Airport out of the Northeast Conference. 7th NCAA, and Hank Fraley, player in the NFL, one of their notable alums, and Robert Morris was a signer of the Declaration of Independence.
Dear friend of yours, wasn't he?
I knew him well.
Hey, by the way,
I knew him as Bob.
Bob, you were that tight. You had hoagies with him downtown, huh? You know, they ran the 5-star basketball camp at Rama. They had some of the finest players in the history of basketball on that campus at one time or another. You know, the Jordans and etc.
Right. That one knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Villanova ball. They trail by 4 as Robert Morris has scored 8 unanswered. Malik Wayans is going to come back on for Corey Fisher.
You know, Mike Rice's name's being thrown around now. Anytime you have a little run of success, plus his alma mater Fordham, and a lot of jobs opening for better or worse reasons, right?
Boy, indeed.
Offense with the scoop.
Wednesday on a special night of Survivor, both the heroes and villains will go to Tribal Council. It's an all-new Survivor. Wednesday only on CBS.
Sort of the beginning, like American U last year for Villanova.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, just struggling to navigate. They made the Final Four. A long way to go in this one, but having their difficulties.
Russell Johnson had the ball in his hands, gets it to Belton Jones, a redshirt freshman out of Philadelphia. Of course, the location of Villanova. Jumper Peel. Short. Nice. Rebound Redding.
Nice look he had, though.
Malik Wayans, you really like his upside.
Oh, he is a talent. Explosive. He's got strength. Kyle Lowry-like.
With a floater, not good. Yaru can't get the rebound. No, he does get the loose change.
And, you know, was the ability of Waynes to stay active. Got a piece of the ball.
Under 12 now, Muftau Yaru from Benin got the last one.
Well, he's going to be a big-time player someday.
I think so.
Yeah, the more he plays, he needs games, is what Jay says. Nice hands here. Played by Redding.
Redding finds Scotty Reynolds. Jumper, air ball. And a time called with 11:32 to go in the first half.
You keep active, good things seem to happen. Look at Wade, scrappy, getting the piece of it. The strong finish. Yaru. really like.
Really a nice start for Robert Morris. Out rebounding Villanova at this point, 10-2. Jay Wright, 9th season as the head coach of the Wildcats. Previous stint at Hofstra, and he's a graduate of Bucknell. Taylor King goes for the steal, right?
Tommy Pecora, who took over at Hofstra, another name that's being thrown around in that metropolitan area for jobs. His longtime assistant, Jay, very fond of him and his ability. These kids are ready, aren't they, Robert Morris? They're handling traps, and he switches. There's a double and a spread.
Wigway with the shot clock under 10. Jumper no good. Rebound Giroux. Rob Robinson's back on the floor now for Robert Morris as well. Comes out to trap, and here's Giroux. Spin move, runs right into Dallas Green. King can't hang on to it. Out of bounds, touch last by Robert Morris.
I love the way they're attacking Robert Morris. That's why they're on the glass, Vern.
Well, so far, both teams 5 of 12, but 3 of those efforts have come from beyond the arc, and turnovers 8-4. The big rebounding edge is what has helped sustain this Robert Morris lead.
Robert Morris very concerned about turnovers because you can score. They would rather a dead ball situation and get back on defense.
Wayans Redding, nice slip. Yes, it was. And then he misses the shot, does Taylor King.
They do a nice job of analyzing when to slip. A lot of times it's a pick and pop with King, but Robert Morris in preparing for Villanova, they're tough to prepare for because it's done with the dribble more often than not. It's not like a series of screens. It puts a lot of pressure on your communication skills.
Mentioned that Robert Morris, 15-3 in Northeast Conference play. They wound up tied in regulation conference play with a 15-3 mark with Quinnipiac, and then defeated them in the title game at Quinnipiac, the championship game on the road. And Tom Moore, the head coach, the former UConn assistant, that team had been undefeated at home, 14-0 this year.
Yeah, he's done a great job there. Wigway with his second clean look. And those are big. You got to knock them down when you get the opportunity.
Wayans, number 5. Here's Scotty Reynolds. Redding.
Nice hands.
Yes, it was. Belton Jones. Here's Reynolds, squares up, in and out, and Giroux over the top.
Twice Scotty's been on the money, not converting.
All day tomorrow on the CBS College Sports Network, catch live look-ins, expert analysis, and more on NCAA March Madness Central, engineered by GMC Sierra. Dominic Cheek has come on now, number 23. And Corey Stokes is back on the floor as well. There's Cheek, number 23. Another of those McDonald's All-Americans.
Boy, that little trap, if you could turn and attack. Green didn't settle. He could have got himself a fast break situation, 3-on-2. Pretty power. How about that? We haven't called that name at all, Robinson.
No. Robinson, his first 2 points, and it's a 4-point edge again. With 9:15 to go, first half.
Robinson, he's amazing. He really gets free. Crossover, beat the guy, nothing at the rim.
Wow. With a shot, yes, indeed. Here's Belton Jones on the run out, left side. Robinson back outside. Abraham, he's hit 3. Misses this one, and it goes right to Pena. Boy, he had a good look. Scotty Reynolds.
Good kick.
Cheek, no.
Not finishing plays, are they, Villanova?
No.
And that's part of the deal. The understanding of how to get to the rim. Just reading things. Here's the power game. Just strong. I'll tell you what, he's got the new do, too, from the championship game in the conference, right? Tough to recognize.
Well, this Villanova team, Bill, 5 of 16 from the field so far. So right around 30%. Gary Wallace has the ball in his hands, looks back at Mike Rice, his coach. There's the screen set by Robinson, pick and roll.
A nice recovery by Fisher.
Yes, it was.
Closes the turnover.
And
how about that?
The quick hands, and
Down underneath, a grab, not necessary. Pena on the floor. Wow. Johnson, huh? Is that him?
Let's see who they got.
Correction for Robert Morris, number 34, Russell Johnson.
Robinson.
Replacing number 24, Dallas Green.
So on the floor now for Villanova, Corey Stokes, Corey Fisher, Pena, Cheek, and Sutton, as Jay Wright tries to find a combination that might work.
Finish.
Okay.
Right, they're doing a lot of good things. It's just ringing the bell. Not a good look.
No. At the Robert Morris end, blocking foul is called on Fisher. Well, Robert Morris, we've mentioned Moon Township. It's a suburb of Pittsburgh. And Robert Morris, one of 5 Pennsylvania teams in. Pitt, of course, is in the big dance. Lehigh, the 16th seed. Villanova and Temple, the Owls, playing Cornell tomorrow. Graham Dunphy wasn't very happy about that.
How about that matchup? Well, it's his dear friend, a longtime associate of 10 years, Steve Donahue. And plus, Cornell's very good.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's add that to the mix.
Well, one of the more noteworthy losses this year was Cornell's at Kansas in Lawrence at the Fog. They gave the Jayhawks a handful midseason.
They gave a lot of people a handful. Not Penn, though, in the Palestra.
No.
Just fell asleep that night. And, you know, that Moon Township, some of the old names, Chuck Knox, that area, Alec Clipper, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it
Joe
is.
Schmidt, remember the great linebacker with the Lions? Am I aging myself a little bit?
No, you're not. Not in my presence. Well, Tony Dorsett from Aliquippa. Mike
Joe Namath
Ditka,
a little later.
Beaver Falls. Fisher stripped. He's got a man. There he is. Whoa, nice block. Get it back outside. And Abraham pump fake.
They play it. And play with confidence, Robert Morris.
Quick, aren't they?
Oh, very quick.
Yeah.
Alert.
With a 6-point lead, 7:25 to go.
They're having trouble with that situation there. Anytime they bring 2 people together, they're having a difficulty.
A little out of control, back outside, jumper, no.
Now they got, let's see who they got. They could get a bunch of people on this particular
Yeah,
play.
I think they
either
got
Whitehead or down in the corner, maybe Gary Wallace.
It is Gary Wallace, and time has been called.
We're going to be on for leads Florida. 1:45 left in the first. It's 29-28. Out of game 26, here's the minutes 17. That's 4 minutes left to go in the first.
A lot of coaches use these games for example. That's a first.
Substitution. 17-11 with 7:15 to go. Villanova down by 6 will inbound. Scotty Reynolds, who is 0 for 3, tries to shake loose. Corey Fisher having trouble getting it in, and finally finds Redding. Skip pass. Reynolds for 3. Wow, 0 for 4.
Yeah, he is really unerring this year on those looks. They are struggling. They're not ringing the bell whatsoever. Close to the rim, misses. Open jump shots. And some pretty good offense. Unfortunately here, Gary Wallace, I believe, number 2 with the discard.
Coming up on AT&T at the half, Greg Gumbel and company will take you out for a live look at the action going on in the NCAA tournament, and they'll get you caught up on all the latest tournament news, plus an AT&T Naismith Watch update. That's all coming up on AT&T at the half. Now let's check the 5 on the floor for the Wildcats of Villanova. Fisher and Reynolds, Cheek, number 23, Yaru, number 13, and Redding, number 15.
A real lack of points lately, and shot not a good one there, but they are just struggling. What's it, 5 minutes now without ringing the bell?
1 field goal in the last 8.5 minutes. They are 5 of 19 and missed their last 8 shots.
Almost tight. You get that feeling with the
little
release?
bit,
That was a pull the string job by Redding.
Well, they slumped so badly at the end. They were at one point 20-1 for the year. The only loss was to Temple. And then they finished the season 2-5 in their last 7, losing to Marquette in the Big East tournament.
And the margin of losses, very low. So just off your game a little, cost you. Pretty good move, huh? The big fella, Whitehead, just sliding, planting those feet.
6'8" senior out of Portsmouth, Virginia. And it's an 8-point Robert Morris lead, 19-11. You see the Robert Morris field goal attempt, 7 of 17. Reynolds is fouled.
A nice cut with Redding with the pass, and look at these numbers, huh? The turnabout. Of course, the end of the season, some of the teams they were playing were taking aim at them. Either they were upset at their success, but
you remember this, don't you?
I sure do. I sure do. I think the whole country remembers that. And right now they're in the same position. A team that's hungry and well prepared, well coached.
Corey Stokes on for Villanova, replacing Dominic Cheek. And Unwigwe is back on now. That's spelled N-W-I-G-W-E. Unwigwe.
Somewhere in America, Mike Rice Sr. is watching this game.
That's right.
This is just what I told you, son. That's how I want you to coach him. They have a great job coaching at Duquesne, and now with the Portland Trailblazers doing some...
He's doing radio television.
Yeah, radio TV. He's been there for a long time. Something like 19 years. Nice play. That's the way to attack that pressure. Once you get over the initial trap, exploit it. Boy, are they prepared.
Yes, indeed. And it just strikes me that the longer this goes on, the more confident they become.
I would agree with you, and that step through, they've walked through this, rehearsed it, understood it. The nice little giveaway at the end. Unwigwe. Messier.
Foul is on Yaru, and Unwigwe goes to the line.
N-W-I-G-W-E. I'm glad you're here with me.
17-4 run and a 22-13 lead. In the corner. 5 field goals in all for the first half. Crossover, Fisher, bounce pass.
Well, look at the reaction defensively by this team. That is exceptional. They're really well prepared, to handle the dribble drive, contain the penetration. And we've seen them do it against a lot of people, but these struggles, layups around the rim. King had an opportunity, cross-court passes, playing the passing lane, terrific reaction on rebounds, pulling the string on runners, just not themselves, attributable to excellent performance by Robert Morris.
Corey Stokes at the line where he excels. He's an 88% free throw shooter for the year, and he gets the first of 2. That foul was on Elijah Thompson, number 35, so Mike Rice going deep into his bench. Those of you who follow Villanova know that Jay Wright will use 10, 11 players, no problem.
And the talent level matches too. In some cases, guys really committing and step up the performance. This is where they're going to win at Villanova. Maybe a little more basic this trip. Straight up, good containment.
Delton Jones, number 3. Back it goes to Russell Johnson. He's guarded by Scott Reynolds.
Not a bad pull-up guy either. Wow, can he drill it, huh?
Oh!
He is playing with some confidence. That pull-up, usually 15, 70-foot J. That one a little deeper.
He's a freshman out of Chester, PA, in the Philly area. Reynolds.
Ooh, good defense.
They're going to get Elijah Thompson, number 35, for his second quick foul.
And when you've got the size and the ability to plumb bob, just another couple inches, he would have had 3. But you're right about the confidence level, and defensively, they're in the right spot. I thought that was just a play on. Scotty hit the belly, goes to the floor. Just let him go.
2 shots.
One more for Scott Reynolds. Well, I fully realize it's early, 4:36 to go first half. But this game is reminding me of one of the most famous 15 against 2, Richmond over Syracuse in '91.
Too far for you.
Mike Rice in his 3rd year as the head coach at Robert Morris. 3-year starting guard at Fordham. Robert Morris leading by 8 to 15 seed over a 2 seed. in large part, Bill, because they've out-rebounded Villanova 17-5 so far.
They're aggressive, they're prepared, excellent defense. Everybody knew that coming in, and yet selectively biting them with their offense too. Just breaking through traps and taking the extra pass. And the one dribble pull-up jumper has been effective.
Scotty Reynolds will take a seat on the bench, and Malik Wayans will replace him. Wayans started this game. Scotty Reynolds did not, nor did Corey Fisher. Jay Wright, the head coach, saying he wanted to make a minor teaching point. So he did not start either Reynolds as All-American or Fisher. They both were out for about 4 minutes. And I would stress it's the minor part, but you think maybe it had an impact on this?
Well, you know, Robert Morris is playing great. There's no question about it. But also, it's upset. Look at this penetration. What help, son?
Hello.
That was up on the hill with all the good Italian restaurants. I wish we could afford them. Oh. Dribble drive. Say goodnight, or late in the afternoon, huh? Good aggressive play by Green, though. That's the way to go at the rim, and they have not backed off Robert Morris. But finishing the thought, it sometimes throws you off as a group when discipline does occur, and it takes a while to get your wheels.
Well, they have looked lethargic. They're not hitting their shots. And in contrast, here's Robert Morris. That one doesn't go for Belton Jones. Quick on the run out, Wayans.
Oh, Wayans is such a terrific driver. I mean, he's got strength and blue box speed.